Okay, welcome back to Yellow Fairy, formerly known as Tear Down Them Walls. My next download is bubblegum in the dish. How many pieces do you wish? So, what is your wish? What are you wishing for? Now, a lot of us have came out of Saturn return. A lot of us have completed our Saturn returns, and there are the next group that's going into their Saturn return. Now, what I have learned about these Saturn returns is not to skip steps because you try to skip steps in a Saturn return, Lord have mercy, it is not good. And all seriousness, the best advice that I can give is that while you're not skipping steps, you are planning. You are, you cannot rush things. You can't, and you have to like close your eyes and stop looking at what other people are doing and what other people are accomplishing and what other people have. You must, it is a must that you stick to what works for you. And while you are sticking to what works for you, you plan and you make a plan and you stick to the plan. If you try to make something happen, especially while you in a Saturn return, your feelings is going to be hurt greater than if it would if you just your feelings will be hurt in a heightened way. It will be more devastating to you. Octagram beginnings. Octagram is 8. As above, so below. New beginnings. You can have great moments while you're in a Saturn return, and it depending on your birth chart, you can go through an extended Saturn return. For example, if you have, like right now, Saturn is in Aquarius, and then it'll bounce back into Pisces, excuse me, for the next couple of years. So if you have Aquarius in your chart, if you have Pisces in your chart, it will bounce, it will hit you double time. So instead of it being, 2 to 3 years, it could be 2 to 6 years. I don't know where Saturn will go after 2025, 2026, but right now you can get Saturn return hit double time. So, being that it takes 29 years for it to cycle through each zodiac, depending on your birth chart, you can go up, you actually can go through a Saturn return up to 20 years, up to 29 years. It is possible. Cancer. So this reading will be mainly on, it'll be hitting Cancer's energy. This book on this particular deck, I love this deck. This deck is it's more insightful, it's more helpful as far as your journey. It's too many cards. So, this is going to be bubblegum in a dish. How many pieces do you wish? And the pieces are what do you desire? What do you desire overall? Okay? And I'm not talking about what people are, oh, I want peace, I want love, I want this, I want that. I'm talking about what is it that you desire that will bring you stability within yourself. Money is great, but it does not give you stability within yourself. You can have peace, but you still cannot be stable within yourself, because everybody can't handle peace. Everybody, you know, it's almost like it's too quiet. It's, you know, it's not, you don't have that many interferences. You don't have no one around you. You would, so right now you need to ask yourself, what is it? Is it 1? Is it 2? Is it 3? Or however many? What is it that will bring stability within yourself? For me, it's God. Because I know, for me, when I truly, wholeheartedly stay in God, in the Most High, the God of everything, the God that has created us, created life, created this world, created everything within, and has given people the little golden nuggets to learn how to build everything that we have within our reach right now. That God. When I wholeheartedly do not deter from being in God, I find myself more at peace and get everything that I desire when I do that. When I step off and be like, oh, everything is so good, and let me go over here and I try to do my own thing, it falls apart every time. Healing. We use this word loosely, but healing comes in a lot of different forms. Healing can come in the fact that you can tell your story without breaking down. Healing comes into a form of you accepting, what has came along your journey, and you are preparing to make changes or seek those who can help you to make proper changes to continue to heal. And that's where Angel Halil comes in at. At the bottom of the deck, you have crown chakra. And some of you need to now take more focus on your health. So maybe some things that you need to check in within your health. I'm gonna do this for I'm going to start back with the ages, the age breakdowns. I noticed that with the age breakdowns, not only are we on different journeys at different times in our life, but just because it's a different age doesn't mean that one is evolved. Let's get that straight. You have 50-year-olds that's acting like 20-year-olds, and you have 20-year-olds acting like 50-year-olds. So it doesn't matter with your age, but I think it brings a little bit more context to what is, it narrows it down for me personally. It narrows it down. It's a little bit more energy, but you know, hey, I'm up for the challenge. You have the living room, which is in reverse. And you have big luck that's coming in. I don't do reversals, so let me move these down so you can see it. Let's see. I have my laptop. So you had the living room that came out in reverse. I don't know if you can see that. And yes, for a woman, I do have big hands. It's cool. And then you have big luck. I don't know if you can see that. So, with the living room coming out in reverse, is telling me that a lot of you all are seeking home, seeking seeking stability within your home. Let's see what this Cancer card, what do it represent, because I think this is like the overall energy, and we still in Cancer, so that's wow. Okay, we still in Cancer season. 96. Okay, the symbol of Cancer is the crab. The traditional dates are June 21st through July 22nd. With the 13th zodiac incorporated, its new dates are July 20th through August 10th. Cancer is the cardinal water sign, ruled by the moon and represent emotion, diplomacy, um, intensity, and selectiveness. All water signs have common the need for emotional security, and all cardinal signs initiate that. When Cancer appears, the message is to take action that brings about a feeling of security through belonging to a family of some kind or a group of people that can be perceived as a kind of family. Comfort, security, and are emphasized here. Refer to the moon water cards for additional clarification. And be aware of impulsiveness. So right now, in this Cancer energy, with this as above, so below octagram, with the living room being in reverse that I turned back upside right, it means that a lot of you guys are seeking for a feeling of belonging. But don't be so overly compulsive, with your feelings, trying to get to this level, seeking friendships and validation from others. You must be careful with this. I fell in this trap many of times. Excuse me. And if you don't be careful and just let things flow, you'll push your luck further away. Meaning you are lucky. You do have luck on your side, but you can push your luck further down your timeline by trying to rush what it is that you desire. So, Halil, when it comes down to your healing, this energy is saying be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with your mental, with your crown chakra. Be careful what you're thinking of. Center your mind. Find you something to do. Find you a hobby. Find you a book. Stay out of people's business. Stay out of negativity. Now is not the time to allow people to bring you a bone or you take them a bone. And that's just pretty much, don't allow people to dump their problems off on you because you're like, well, I need something to do. Don't allow that. Don't allow to take in other people's karma. You have to ask yourself, did anybody told you in your karma? Because I know ain't nobody told me. I was solo dolo until I figured it out that it was mine and I had to own it and deal with it. And then when I dealt with it, what changes did I need to make in order to release it so it did not affect me mentally or physically or even emotionally. So all of it plays a part. You have to be able to not absorb other other issues that are going on around you, because it does affect everything, and it does affect your luck. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Anything else out of this deck? Hope. This came out struggling, in a struggle position. So a lot of you are struggling with hope. A lot of you are struggling with your emotions, with healing. You looking for, and that's where I come in at. A lot of you are looking at, well, how do I do this? You know, you telling me about what's happening and what's going on. Okay, so how do I do that? That's where this hope is coming in a struggle position. And how can you navigate your luck by getting the desires that you have is, number one, being gentle with yourself. Number two, not paying attention to what's going on around you. People can put on a beautiful illusion as if they got it all figured out, and you know, they are of the light, and they are of God, and they are knowing, and they, you know, they got the secret sauce to God on the Most High. We all have gifts. We all have that same righteous path to get to God. The question is, are you going to put your hope in him, or are you going to say that you have hope in him, but yet looking looking further down? You see how she's got that telescope? She's hoping for whatever that she sees coming in her horizon. What they got, it's gonna come. So what you looking for? You put that telescope down and stop looking and just have hope in God. She got the telescope and she got an anchor. So as soon as she get it, what she gonna do? She gonna throw her anchor out and wrangle it in, and then she gonna drag it in. You ain't even gotta do all that. So this is in a struggle position, because a lot of you are sitting and you hoping and you wishing and you're bringing forth, you know, like, as soon as it come, I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna take hold of it. If it comes, you ain't gotta do nothing. And this is the this is what a lot of people, including myself, have fallen into that trap. Don't fall into that trap. Life is not it's not a bull, you know. You seize the moment, you don't take it. And there's a difference, because then you become a thief. Then you become a thief to the Holy Spirit. You're stealing what? How can you steal what's already yours? But you can if you steal it when it's not your time. When it's not your time, that's theft. And then you will have success. Success in loving yourself. And when we say loving yourself, You know, sometimes you have to sit and give yourself a hug. You know, sometimes you have to sit and speak positive things into your own life. Sometimes you have to just sit with yourself. You know, it's easy to sit with someone else and show them love and kindness and let them, you know, spill all of their sorrow and pain, and you know, and help them and research and show them, you know. That's when you're not loving yourself, because you're taking the focus off of yourself and putting it into someone else, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you must pour into yourself. You know, a lot of people um, have that. If I help this person, then you know God will bless me because I'm being helpful and I'm being loving and kind. I just said that you stealing not only from yourself, you're stealing from God. When you take the focus off of yourself and you don't take time to truly look within yourself, and you take on someone else's issues, and you know you got things you need to take care of, you know that there's things that you need to deal with, and you know that your struggles and your battles are very high, and you really don't have the time to take on someone else's issues, then you are not only stealing your luck that is waiting for you, but you're stealing from the Most High, because what is His job? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Anybody can tell you things to make you feel good, and you get caught up in that, and you get caught up in the hope, and you're getting ready for that. But while you getting ready for this big luck to come in, you steady stealing from yourself. You stealing from yourself. You stealing time from yourself that you could be putting in to making your plan. You stealing time from yourself when it comes down to your health. Now you got different things going on in your health, and it's all because you did not take the time to pour into the love for yourself. So how do you do that? That's the moon. Stop running from yourself. Like me personally, I go get IV injections for my vitamins. I don't like taking pills every day, all day. So I go get monthly and IV treatments. Now, do it get a little expensive? Yes, it does. But I don't deal with I don't have any health issues. Let's just put it that way. I don't have any health issues, and I'm thankful for that. But what about for those who do? Then you need to dig deep, and you need to pay attention to what is it. We have a plethora of information now. We have a plethora of doctors that, don't stick to the norm of just take this pill and come back in 3 months. Are you diligently, seeking guidance from those who are knowledgeable in other aspects um, of your medical condition? Have you really sat down and researched different doctors that can help you feel better? Or are you just content with having hope that you just like the magic fairy dust lady gonna come and give you some big luck and wipe all this away? Or are you just gonna keep looking at readers after readers giving you big hope, and you're not doing your due diligence on your own research? We in a day and a time where there's a lot of information. You just have to sift through it. And don't wait until, well, when I get this or when I get that, then I'm gonna do it. No, do it now. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Anything else? Card that flipped over. There's too many cards. So I guess that's it. That's the message. Focus on your own healing. Focus on your own journey. Focus on what it is that you want to accomplish in the next 3 years. What is it that you are trying to get to, and what do you need to do to get there? Do you need to seek other medical professionals? Is the medical professional that you already going to, are they really giving you what you need in order to be at your best? Four Swords. Why are you trying to look for more things to do or pick up when everybody else is gone and did their own thing? He's standing there with a sword. He ready to go for it. Actually, that's 2. This is 5 of Swords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 people are gone. You holding 3 swords. You are in your mind about what you need to do, and then looking towards others to show you if they're gonna battle with you or not. This is your own conflict. Your conflict, you within yourself. You conflicting with your own self. Everybody else done looked off into the horizon and figured out what they needed to do and how they needed to do it, and yet you still standing there ready. What you ready for? You have to make changes. for yourself. Go for yourself. You are strong enough. You are capable enough to make it happen. Just start. The Knight of Pentacles is where you're gonna start. Start off slow. Knight of Pentacles is slow moving energy. Right now you need to conserve your energy. You need to move slowly. Take your time. This is the message. Have a good day. Namaste.